Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 34-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage on the game's opening play. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 35-yard line.
The shot. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. QB will survey the defense on first and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Christian Harris on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
49-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Flush to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On first down, it's Penix. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, no surprise that Bijan picks up that first down, and the Falcons offense continues to run through him, and for good reason. And he might be one of the best all-round players in the league. Led the NFL in yards from scrimmage a season ago, and wouldn't be surprised to see him near the top again this year.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in. That's Elijah Surratt. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Baltimore. Throwing Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Christian Harris getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. 2nd and long coming up. To throw is Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Has caught. That's Lane. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Ravens have come up with the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, running left is Henry. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now facing 3rd down and 10. Here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Here's a give. Heading right. It's Henry. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. And will give him 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now
Here's second and 6. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on second down. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Jacoby Lane. Touchdown Ravens. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That one taken in by London. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Prime Time. 17-0, the early score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Now Penix going to get it forward on the pop pass. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's second down and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. First and 10. Here's Robinson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
On second down, here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
On for the Falcons field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
Folks' kick is good. And the Falcons are finally on the board. It's 7.
That we'd go the entire season and you'd see kicks from this distance, I don't know what, once, twice. Hit from him. You look back at 2025, 23 different guys hit from 57 plus.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Out from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
to pick up a 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson going to keep it himself. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Eckley on to punt. He sends that one skyward. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
16-yard line.
So they come to the line, second down, they need 14 yards. To throw is Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Penix on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Atlanta.
14 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gain there of 27 yards. 1st and 10.
First down, Baltimore.
the shotgun, here's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, look, there is no more dynamic quarterback with the ball in his hands than Lamar Jackson, especially on 4th down. So for this defense to be able to come up with that stop, that is a fantastic job.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Over the middle.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw again, it's Penix. The rush gets there. He is down, back inside the 5. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Falcons going to send out their new punter here in 2026, Jake Bailey, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the Falcons' 33-yard line.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower.
Jackson's pass.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers.
Jackson's pass complete.
Here's second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
On the ground, the rookie fifth-round pick, Adam Randall. And he will get into the end zone. Adam Randall. Touchdown, Baltimore. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Falcons 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Falcons.
And they're not going to try to snap it. That'll be enough for this. And we'll bring the first half to a close.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Throw right side, taken in by Bragg. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons first down.
And here's Bijan. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Bijan Robinson, the ball carrier. Zion Young on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It is second and 6. Off the play fake, Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Jackson looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there.
For Baltimore.
Doxson will bring it back. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need 1.
A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Xavier Watts there to bring him down. This will be a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Going to go right back to Henry. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Tackle made by the rookie out of Washington.
A 2-yard gain.
3rd down and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
31-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. This one's batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Xavier Watts on the coverage.
On the give, here's Henry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Give to Randall, running right. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Another try for Randall. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And here's where, as an offensive coordinator, this is like the worst-case scenario. Not only do you not pick up any yards, you get your quarterback smacked, and that's the struggle in the NFL that these coaches have. There is an advantage to running your quarterback, but you have to have the right quarterback And at times, you have to be willing to have them get hit. And not every team feels that way.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
4-yard gain brings up 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. By a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
Falcons 1st down.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Let's see what they have for 2nd and 10.
30-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown Atlanta. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit.
Ravens 34. Falcons 10. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll send Flowers in motion. They'll start out on the ground with Randall. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
This is Henry. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Now it's second
Brings
and
up
1.
Second and a yard.
They'll go again here with Henry. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Out of backfield, and it's Adam Randall. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Man in motion, heading right. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
60-yard attempt.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
You know, no matter how many times we see it, Mike, it's just still crazy to see a holder put the ball down on the midfield stripe. And everybody on the sideline just look and say, like, yeah, we're in makeable field goal range. Like, this is reasonable. It's gotten so crazy with how good these guys are. You trot out from 60 and beyond, and these kickers just continue to amaze.
Throwing is Penix. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw is Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Pass was intended for Kyle Pitts. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Again, it's Penix. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
And the Falcons, first down.
They run over center with Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 25, here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3. At the 25-yard line.
Here's Penix. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Randall. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Randall. And he will have the Ravens 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Baltimore.
Running is Randall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On the ground, here's Henry. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 9-yard line. A gain of 26, and it sets up 1st and goal. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.